Hello, my name is G, Russian Afroman, and welcome to Season 6.
Oh my God, it's the end of the world!
Oh, that's the audio feedback.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Otlichno with my friends. Yes, there are actually people on. It's currently 12:30 Pacific Standard Time for me over here, and this big beautiful world that you see over here is the Season 6 map for the Otlichno SMP server. Now, shortly after the opening, which I believe was played at the beginning of this video, I had to leave for work, and I came back 4 hours later, and all of this was already done. Of course, this is much later afterwards, and I did try to film a few of my, first time things. I did find some diamond already. I enchanted my iron armor, and I found a dog, but we're gonna get to that. But anyways, none of that got saved, and so I thought I'd just take this opportunity to give a tiny little tour. Just put my armor on. I even got my shield going. Whew. Yeah, I rolled an Anthropod Bane sword, so sorry, a Bane of Anthropod sword, so I'm good with spiders. Yeah, the landscape is crazy. I mean, look at this mountain range. My render distance isn't too good right now, but I do have Optifine so you can see the silhouette of this giant penis-shaped mountain. Everything's just fucking beautiful. I mean, look at these trees. These trees here are what generated. You got crazy trees, like over here. You have big old trees, your penis-shaped tiny trees. And mob spawning, it's a tiny bit different, and supposedly they're gonna drop heads later in the season. It's all fantastic. This is the center of Spawn Town. Now, this isn't actually the spawn. What we have set up is that we have the real spawn chunks of the map vacated for future farm use, so that way we can have constantly loaded mob farms or item farms or villager farms or whatever kind of crazy farms the redstone people here on the Otlichno server have to offer us. So they get to use those spawn chunks. We, on the other hand, teleport here via command block, which isn't actually too far away, but just outside of the spawn chunks, to this location. So this is player spawn. Right now, we have a good variety of crops going on. We probably gather these potatoes from some zombies. But as well, the way that we have the generation work on this map is that we have dungeons, or rather tiny like ruins set up and scattered across the land that just have some random loot in the chest. So these could have been picked up from that too. Diamond generation and other ore generation also seems to have been tweaked around because you find gold more often. But I've pretty much never found any diamond strip mining. I've only found diamonds from cave exploring. One of the newer players, Tiger, was it Tiger Spirit? Anyway, Tiger, she tends to, I would say, maintain the farming stuffs over here, simply because all she does is chop trees all day. She replants the saplings and chops them all up. She literally has a chest full of logs just inside. She had, I guess, nothing better to do. And in this spawn home over here, I think this was made by a few people. Definitely looks like Kit contributed to it, because it is pretty reminiscent of his spawn home on Season 5 Otlichno map. I think maybe Pi or Armor or anyone else helped him out with that. What I'm currently doing right now is that, like last season, as far as some of you may not know, I am bunking up with Russ in a cave to begin the season, and it's doing well so far. I came when this was still a cave. He just had some bedrooms carved out, and the bedrooms are still intact. But yeah, most of this happened while I was here. So we squared off this entire room. We gave it all nice corners. The entrance to the cave used to be over here, but we moved around the walls and sealed everything off, and now we have this. So we just have some nameless items on display, a diamond, supposedly cocaine. Over here we have some resource-wasting bar stools made out of pistons, which require iron, which we didn't have too much of to begin with. We have a pool table. We had to get the green dye for this from the Star Wizard, who's quite a few thousand blocks away from us with cactus. This is a fridge. It uses 27, technically speaking, 20 pieces of iron for the fridge if you divide the value for the door by 3. We also have this. It's a trapdoor fireplace for this fire pit. Russ says this is more of a modern kind of eco-friendly cave feel. And this is my dog. I picked him up near a tropical area. He's quite a friendly fellow. I haven't named him yet. Yeah. And we also have here a metal shelf. I thought it was going to be a divider, but this here is the divider. We have the bar over here. We do legitimately smelt things here. These are my potatoes, by the way. I just harvested them. We might put up some bottles here. I might go into the nether just so that we can get some decorative potions put up there. This is Russ's horse. I have a saddle of my own, and I have seen skeleton horses, but I haven't had the opportunity to get one for myself. But yeah, this is our hot tub. I'm thinking that maybe we can put a stage up there because this goes pretty deep into the mountain. Originally there was supposed to be a window here, but it's too far in. So maybe a stage. I proposed a TV, but TV probably might not work. This is Russ's room. We have a shared storage kind of thing here. Like, this is where we share our storage. Just take a look at the loot we have now. Plenty of redstone. I've strip mined for a bit. But, yeah, not too many diamonds. Like, I've only collected a dozen diamonds so far. And then this is my room, which also has access to the same chests. And then I have a picture frame over here. So that's all good. Otherwise, this is just cave. And, down there, that's where I start going down the mountain into my my mine. I still have a lot of places to cave over there. And something that I guess I've kind of noticed is that the way this map is generated, it's oriented less on the vanilla things, you know, the vanilla this and the vanilla that. It's more on exploration because they have dungeons, they have huge terrains, they have funky trees, they make it harder to find diamonds in traditional manners. We still haven't pinpointed how exactly the generation for the ore works, but something happens there. And then this thing. I think this mountain was abbreviated as the Eagle by some people because it apparently looked like an eagle, but it just looks like a roundish rock to me, or like a doorknob or a toque. Yeah, it's kind of like a big toque. I guess I can take down these construction signs now and put up a big T-Corp zombie crusher. Now open. Or rather, for public use. Yay! Alright, I think that's gonna wrap it up. This is probably the thing that I've invested the most time in on the server. Just a simple zombie crusher, right? It was supposed to be this big, glorious building, but, well, I guess it wouldn't have been too glorious anyways, and I guess it will look nicer with all of that below ground as we have the nice, beautiful marketplace that Vigo has planned out. come into this beautiful valley. I guess the build idea that I had wouldn't have fit this valley. It looks really nice here, and I do look forward to the marketplace that we have in the future. So, with that being said, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to give me a like on the video, and maybe consider subscribing. Anyways, I will see you next time.